Do big worms catch big bass? Today, we're putting this theory to the test and trying to catch ourselves some monster bass.
What is going on, guys? Welcome back. I hope you guys are all doing well. As you guys can tell by the intro of this video, we got ourselves a good one. We are going to be fishing with some 10-inch worms. That is right, guys. You know, summer fishing is super hard. I'm not even going to lie to you guys. You know, when these big fish are moving down deep, you know, the hotter it gets, the later in the summer, they just keep on going down deeper and deeper and deeper. So today, our main focus is going to be ledge points, you know, drop-offs, maybe even a little bit of docks. I've had some luck catching some decent sized fish under docks, but with these 10-inch worms, you really want to focus on fishing deep for these big bass. This is going to be a day where, you know, we're not going to get too many bites, and I'm fine with that. You know, we're going to look for 2 or 3 quality bites, but with that comes the big fish. So I'm hoping for anything over 2 pounds. 2 pounds, I'll be super happy with. Let me show you guys what we're working with today. So you guys can see we got a whole different assortment. We got the Googan, some Bass Pro Series, got the good old 6 cents, and honestly, my favorite and probably what we're going to be starting with are these culprit worms. They're the 10-inch and the black and blue flake, but if not, I think we're going to go with the 6 cents depending on how these guys work. He's still always got the reliable Googan. And then these guys, which I haven't thrown in a while, but I have caught some big fish on those. So like I was saying, we're gonna be starting with these blue culprit worms. But before we get started, if you guys enjoy my content or any fishing content, go ahead and leave a like and a subscribe. It helps me out so much, guys. We're trying to hit that 1,000 mark before Christmas time, and I appreciate you guys so much. But what do you guys say? Let's go catch an absolute donkey. All right. This is what it looks like all rigged up. We got ourselves, I think this is a 1/8 ounce or 1/4 ounce weight. Got ourselves a 5/0 worm hook. Always throw a 5/0 hook when you're throwing these big worms like this. You know, it just helps so much more with the hookup ratio. And then for those of you guys who are wondering, we got ourselves a, oh, it's upside down, a 7.2 medium heavy. We got the iProficiency baitcaster combo with a medium fast action. I'm gonna leave it, guys, linked in the description for you guys below. But so we're gonna start right around this little coast. You guys have seen me fish this place before, but there is a huge drop off where it goes from about 6 feet all the way down to 20 feet. And so far this summer, I've caught like 3 or 4 4-pound bass on this. So I think this is a pretty good spot to start. I've already seen some bass busting up on the surface, so I'm hoping that's a sign of what's to come. But I think what we're gonna do is every time we catch a fish on this worm, we're gonna switch until we complete all 5 worms. That's gonna be the plan for today, and you know, hopefully we get some big ones. I'm pretty excited about this. There we freaking go, guys. First one of the day on. Feels like a good fish too. Oh yes. What do we got? Oh my goodness, that's what I'm talking about. That is what I'm freaking talking about. All right, ready? I'm gonna try and boat flip him. Shoot, once he gets over here. Oh shoot, my camera's all tied up. Ready? Let's freaking go. Let's freaking go, guys. That is the absolute chunk we're after. Look at that. Absolutely inhaled this bait. Oh my gosh, it took it a while. When I said that this summer fishing can be tough, I was not joking. We've been out here for over an hour and a half, and this is our first freaking fish of the day. But look at the size of this. 1 second. Pop this hook off really quick. Now it's not a giant, but this is definitely a healthy, chunky fish. I mean, just look at this boy. It's probably 1.5 pounds, maybe 2 pounds if we're lucky, but just absolute beautiful fish. We switched on up to This worm right here, the 6 cents worm, it's a little bit smaller. It's 9.6 inches instead of the 10. I'm not sure if that helped or not, but you know, when something's not working, you just got to go ahead and switch her on. But we're gonna go ahead and get a release on this big girl. What a first freaking fish. Like I was saying, we have been out here for so long. We've been out here for over an hour now. As you can see, the sun is out. It is hot as heck right now. I'm sweating from almost everywhere. The camera is overheating, but what a freaking first fish. So, like I was gonna say, we're fishing for 1 or 2 bites, and that was a really good first bite of the day. I'm hoping that we can get at least 2 more. I think if we catch 3 of those today, I'd call that a win. But, so, right now, that fish came, right off here. There is a little drop off where it goes from about like 6-ish feet down to 15. And there's a weed line, and that fish came right in the middle of that. I was just working it up from the deep up into the shallows, and it came up and crushed it. But I want to give you guys a little bit of a closer look at this worm that I was throwing, just in case any of you guys are interested in throwing it as well. All right, so the worm is 6 cents Busa. I think that's how you call it, ribbon tail. We have it in the plum dawn color, and just look at the detail on this. So you have all these individual little rivets here, and as this thing is going down through the water, it's displacing water all over, putting out vibrations, and these bass are coming up and sensing it and smoking it. You know, it's got that normal ribbon tail length. Like I said, this is in the 9.6 version, so it's a little bit smaller than the 10 inch, a little bit smaller profile, and these bass are absolutely obsessed with this. There we go. Fish on. It's heavy. This is heavy. Oh boy. What do we got? No. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Fish on. Fish on. Finally again. I don't know what it is yet. Okay, it's a nice, and not nice, but decent sized bass. Oh my gosh. Finally. It's been like an hour since those last bites, but we are finally back on the board. It is a small guy, probably just about 12 inches, but I cannot tell you how good it feels to have a fish on the end of your line again. We've gone so long without any bites, and then those last 2 big bites just managed to squeak on off, but finally, that feels so good. I've never been so happy to catch a little dink in my life. Got another one. What do we got? Okay, it's another nice bass. Oh yes, he's pulling drag. Okay, okay, okay. Oh, way. Oh my God, I just got freaking broken off. All right, yeah, I definitely gotta take a break. That's crazy. All right, welcome back, guys. Not that you've gone far, but it is now the evening of the same day, and we're back out here because, you know, we caught those 2 fish, but honestly, we missed 3 really nice fish. I saw a big bass, I saw a pike, and then I'm not sure what that 3rd fish was, but I'm assuming it was a pike the way that one flat that I saw. But we're gonna start at this island because this is exactly where we lost the pike, and then a little bit down this way is where we lost that 2nd fish. But the only difference is today, or now, is it is a lot windier and a little bit more busy with traffic. So we're just gonna have to manage that, and hopefully we can get a few more this evening. There we go. First fish of the evening. Let's get a decent bass. Get on up here, little guy. Whoa.
feisty one. There we go. But you guys can see we're still rocking the Plum Busa worm by 6 cents, and so far it seems to be a pretty good combo. But we're gonna go ahead and let this guy back.
All right, guys, I think that is going to be where the video ends. You know, honestly, I'd say it was kind of a success. You know, I said in the video today that, you know, it's going to be a day where you get 2 or 3 bites, and we ended up getting about 6 or 7 bites. You know, we caught 3 fish, we lost a nice pike, a really big bass, and then a 3rd fish, which I'm almost positive it was a pike the way that the first one that we lost was fighting. But, you know, I'm not going to complain. Fishing is really, really tough. The water levels are extremely elevated, so these fish that are in these deep waters are even deeper than they normally are, so that could be screwing with these fish's feeding habits a little bit as well. But I'm going to leave all the gear that I used linked in the description. If you guys are interested in using, you know, these big worms that we're using today, go ahead and check them out and let me know what you guys think of them if you do decide to cop some. But with all that being said, I will see you guys all next time. Peace.